Okay, I think we are already on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm here with Elias and Daniel for our immersion, English immersion. So just before we start, I will explain a little bit about Talk and Talk. That is a platform where we can practice different languages as English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Chinese until nowadays. And here's a safe place to practice. Also, you can meet new people. Um, and I think that's it in general. Just before we start with the topic today, that is the fear of missing out, I will ask for you to present yourself. I will do my presentation, and after I choose one of you to continue. So I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo. I work as a Spanish teacher, but in the past, I already worked in the financial area, and I like to learn new languages. Also, have a time with my family, watch TV shows, and I also guide some French immersions here in the platform. And I think that's it about me. And what about you, Diaz? Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Elias. I'm 38. I'm a tech guy. I work with IT since 2008. I live in Teresópolis. Teresópolis is a small city from Rio de Janeiro state. What else? Nowadays, I'm studying just English because I don't see any motivation to study another languages. If I find another a motivation, I maybe I study Spanish. What else? In order to improve my listening skills, I'm watching some movies in English. Last one was Matrix, the first Matrix. Um, what else? Yes, I think it's about me.
What was the last one? Just to see if I understood.
Ne-
Matrix.
Matrix. Yes,
And
the
it's,
first
it's,
one.
and it's difficult in English. I never watched it.
In English without subtitles, any kind of movie for me is difficult.
Yeah.
I For me, it's easier to watch videos on YouTube. Not movies, but documentaries, interviews, things like that. Movies, I don't know why, I think it's more difficult for me.
Mm, good. Yeah, I think for me also, don't know, the movies in English maybe is more difficult. And now, Daniel, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Denner. I'm 29 years old and I live in city in the state of Minas Gerais. In the city, his name is Itaúna. I'm a student of English since 2022 and have studied for by myself, both if Spanish and Japanese, that harm me in little bit to achieve the fluency because I have divided between the three, but now I'm trying to focus in English to achieve my fluency in English because in my career of technology, because I'm studying software engineering, is too important to have influence in English. It's necessary, and I need to practice more conversation and listening in speaking because I have in enough technology of writing and list writing and reading because now in talking talk that I have started to study in June, I'm practicing in the immersions and I try to to study English to watching series and movies and main playing games of RPG that I like too much. And I'm trying to live more English to transform this in the fluency in the future.
Oh, great. Thank you, Daniel, for your presentation. And also thank you, Elias. Guys, I think I will start with the questions. Here the first one. How would you define FOMO? For me, I think it's the fear sometimes we feel about losing information, about not being informed of what is happening in other people's lives, and also about the news in the world. Sometimes we feel, for me at least, sometimes I feel a little bit worried. Oh, now someone maybe sending me a message, and what will happen if I don't see in the same time? Sometimes I feel like that, and I think that is related to FOMO too. And what about you, Daniel? What do you think?
Uh, for me, FOMO that I studied in little bit now. FOMO means to people that have fear of don't be capable of achieve anything that he wants, and other people already have, and this fear causes anxiety in these people, and can harm their lives, and harm their health too, and harm their form of thinking and planning, and it's complicated, in my opinion.
Yes, yeah, sure. And now, Elias, what is your opinion?
I agree with you. For me, FOMO is fear of losing information, losing the trend topics. If everyone is talking about it, I have to run into this. Um, afraid of I don't know, lost anything in life, money, like in the video, and afraid of losing money. I have to put my money in some investment, but if the investment is falling, I have to I the fear of losing my money, things like that. I think in general, um, I think in Portuguese there is expression. I don't know in English, but when we have to do the thing that everyone is thinking. I think is it.
And do you think I don't know if I put this question, but do you think you have FOMO or no, Elias?
I think not. I don't have phone. I I hope I not.
Ah, great. And what about you, Daniel? Do you think you have?
I think I don't have FOMO because I don't have too much desire of be to someone. I think that FOMO refers to let me see in word uh, people try to follow the like a phrase that I read today that The mass, follow the mass. I think this is it.
Mhm. Yeah, in my case, I think I have a little bit. Sometimes I don't feel glad that I'm not seeing what messages are coming in my WhatsApp, for example. So I think I have a little bit of it. I don't know. Um, so great. I will go for one more question. Daniel, could you read the next one and answer?
Yeah. Do
Still
you
three.
think FOMO can affect our, how would you define, how, do you think FOMO can affect our power of decision? How? I think it's possible of FOMO, uh, uh, falar, affect the power of decision of the people because they make it can make them take impulsive decisions like buy things that not is necessary, go to places that they don't want to go, make decisions that they don't have the desire. I think that in causes in these people forms of forms of do the other people like them.
Oh, understood. Yeah. In my opinion, I think it maybe can affect because sometimes we have the influence of other things that happen, of watching other people's lives. So I think maybe can affect. And what about you, Elias?
I think FOMO is about anxiety. If we get anxiety, we don't think rationally. We think with emotions, and we take any action based on emotions. We can do a lot of mistakes. Then I think FOMO can affect in this way the power of decision because we afraid about lost something or about be the last in something. Then oh I have to run into this thing. Then I can I don't know I can see with clarity the things the real information the real facts.
Yeah, I think I have FOMO because I'm a little bit anxious sometimes. So even is this is something that I'm working on, like to be more I don't know how to say this in English, but to feel more okay with the things that happen, not to keep worried about what will happen the next week. Try to live just the week I'm to. I think it will be better for me. Do you think you are anxious, Elias, or no?
No, I don't think I think not because uh, I think it's normal to think about the future, the things that I have to do next week, next month. We do plans. It's normal. And if some kind of plans like go on trip, go on vacation, um, we become anxious about it because if we expect that is a nice experience, I think it's not a problem. I think the problem is when you start living just in the future and forget the present.
Mhm.
But no, about me, okay. When I say I'm not an anxious person, I don't mean that I don't have moments of anxiety. I think everyone has these moments, but I think these moments don't, it's not most of time for me. Don't prevail in my mind, for example.
Mhm. Yeah, but I think there are some moments maybe we are more anxious, but sometimes not. But in general life, I think it's better not to be anxious. And what about you, Daniel? Do you think you are anxious? You know.
In this part, I guess no. I think the anxiety of have the FOMO is more related to these points of people to try please other people, to have the desire to be in group, and it can be harmful for them because they can lose our self care, and let me see, uh, they can lose your authentic, and let me see other people. I think this is it.
Yeah, great. So guys, I think I go for one more question as we still have time to talk. I will go for the question number 4. How can we minimize the effects of FOMO in our daily lives? I think we can minimize by trying to limitate the time we pass in the social media, because I think it causes a lot of anxiety and fear of missing any information or something like that. And also try to be careful about our emotions, like to see if what we are feeling really makes sense or not. I think it can help to in this situation to minimize the effects. Try to see, oh, I feel anxious, okay, but uh, it's really necessary feel anxious about the situation. No, okay, so what should I do to feel better, to deal better with this situation? So I think that's it. And what about you, Daniel? What do you think?
I think the key is focusing in what really matters to you, rather than what the others are doing, and in good manner to avoid this is what you have said of limiting the social media use, and practicing more self-care, and separate what you have desire to do, and think more about yourself.
Oh, great. I agree too. I think we need to think more about ourselves, think more about what is good for us. It's really important. And what do you think, Elias, about this question?
Yes, when uh, you are talking, and then I'm thinking, for people that don't have this, maybe it sounds easy, because I would say we have to stop take care about the others' opinion, because the others' opinion don't define yourself, and we have to create some goals in order to, okay, I don't I can, it's not necessary to take part of all things that happen in the world or in my social circle. I have to understand what makes sense for me, and I can achieve this, pursue these goals. not all things, but some specific goals in life. But I don't know, sometimes it sounds like a quote phrase, because I don't know, from people that don't suffer with FOMO, it's easier to say that. And I don't know, maybe I avoid the social media, but it's difficult today avoid social media, because it's too easy to just take the cell phone and start watching things, reading.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. It's really difficult. Even I put some like a timer of the time I can use Instagram every day, but I use Instagram for my job. So sometimes it's difficult to not use more than this time. But I know that I use more because I keep seeing things that are not related to post that what I mean that sometimes I keep watching videos that are not related to what I was going to do. So I suffer a little bit about using. I think I use so much. I wish I could use less, and I'm trying to do that. But sometimes I ignore the notification of Instagram that I already used it the timer I put there. So I need to get better in this.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not a psychologist, but have you ever thought about how you uh, a little anxiety that no need to talk here, okay? But just for
mhm.
thinking. Uh, I don't know. There is some specific question about your past, some if specific question about I don't know, afraid of something. Have you ever think about it? Because when we try to do something, it's easier when you know the enemy. It's easier to fight.
Yes, but I don't know any specific situation. Nothing that nothing that came to my mind now, but it's something that I will think better during this weekend.
Yes, try to think,
But,
how I'm feeling this way. Maybe I want something, or I'm afraid of something. But there is a book. Let me remember the name, the title. Power of Doubt. Is from August Cury. É, em português, e Poder da Dúvida. Duvide.
mm,
You have to doubt about everything. Someone say something. Is it true? It's not. Then sometimes when we take this reflection, maybe we can see. It's not true. It's just about my point of view. For example, let me use the example. You and me using glasses. Maybe, for example, if I not using glasses, I can see the question, but the question is blur for me, things like that. But is
mhm.
it really true, or I have to put some kind of glasses in order to solve my life in a better way, things like that.
Mm, okay, it's good. Thank you, Elias, for for your I don't know how to say this for your thoughts. I don't know understand. It was really grateful, and I was searching here for the book. É o poder de uma pergunta. Acho que não é assim. Ok, I search after. É o poder da dúvida mesmo?
Yes, I think it is. Let me.
Ah, ok.
uh, Yes, I try to remember. Okay, we can go ahead. I try
Aham.
to remember.
Ah, ok, ok, great. Um, I think I will skip some questions here. Let me see the next one. Mm, I think the question. I think we can go for the five. I think it's interesting. So, do you think FOMO has a positive side, and which one? Maybe get informed about the world and about the things that are happening. But I think there are more disadvantage than advantage. And what do you think, Daniel?
I think that the FOMO can be a small positive side because in in case that it can be positive because it can serve like a motivator pushing in people to out of your comfort zone and try new things that in other cases they try to avoid. I think that can be uh, have the possibility of these people try to have more communication of other groups different of your normal group and that can possible to encourage these people to uh, try new things and have other objectives. And in this point, I guess that can be possible of the form is in good impact in the life of these peoples.
Yeah, for sure. And now, Elias, I saw the videos. I opened here to watch later. Thank you. And what do you think about this question, Elias?
Uh, uh, sorry, which question number?
Is the five. Do you think FOMO has a positive
Okay.
side and which one?
Maybe it has more negative sides, but maybe person he has FOMO maintain himself informed about all things in around the world, around the social circle, about family. Maybe yes, updated with all information or most of information. Maybe it can be good. Yes, maybe because if we have a lot of information and we can deal in a good way with this information, maybe we can take an advantage. But I don't know. I don't know if a person that suffers with FOMO can take advantage of our information that this person have.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Elias, can you choose other question for us to answer that we didn't answer yet?
Okay. Um, Question number 9. What do you think causes FOMO in today's society? I think nowadays social media, news in general, cause capitalism in general, cause we about consuming, we have to uh, not we have, but we think we have to buy a new phone, a new car, things like that. Travel, things like that. Um, Sometimes people of my family say, look at pictures, the pictures of other persons in vacation in some different places, and and tell, this guy, this girl is uh is traveling, is always traveling, things like that. Then it's a kind of envy, I don't know. I think yes, I think social media and nowadays cause FOMOs in today's society. News in general, but more social media. I think it's easier to take to see notices or see other lives. I don't know.
And you don't use so much, Elias, the social media.
Nowadays I use just LinkedIn, but I don't use as a
Mm.
social media. I don't interact too much. Uh, there is a long, I think more than 2, 3 months that I did a post on LinkedIn, but I have Instagram, but I don't use it. I just created in order to, cause sometimes some people do a kind of promotion that is a kind of sort, then you have to do a comment on Instagram, on his profile, things like that. But I don't use it. And Facebook, I don't have Facebook. Twitter or X, I don't have it. Yes, I don't use too much social media.
Oh, great. And now then about the question number 9. What do you think causes FOMO in today's society?
I think that the main cause of FOMO in our society is the constant flow of information and the exposure of people of other people's lives, but mainly the social medias, that the window to life of these people. But I guess that in the social medias, people tend to explore the best of ourselves and hide things that they consider bad or bad for export to other people. They tend to explore more glorification about yourselves, like and tend to show things that they build, places that they go, things that they are doing, and it can produce in other people the feeling of happy these things and do these things, and in many cases we not are capable of achieving these things. We need to work hard like them work hard, but then hide it, and in many cases, it is harmful for us, this exposure. And I think this is the main evil of our society. I'm having one social media too, the LinkedIn, that have only 1 year. I never liked of other social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and mainly the X, that I don't like too much. And I think these people need to learn to see these things and have knowledge that exists in glorification of these things that not is productive to us.
But in the past, you had other social medias or always just LinkedIn dinner?
I have only the LinkedIn. I don't
Mm.
have used other social medias.
Mm. Nowadays, I think I use more Instagram and LinkedIn also. But in LinkedIn, I don't post so much. I want to also post more. I think is good. Um, but I always see about people that are in the posts that I see about other people's promotion at work. I think is a good social media for our jobs in general. So guys, I think I go for just one more question. I think the question. Can FOMO influence the way we spend our money and how? Uh, I think maybe yes, because it can influence how we maybe see any ads in social media and maybe keep thinking about buying it or something for safety. So I think it can influence maybe. And what do you think, Elias?
Yes, I think it can, somente can influence too, because question number 10? Sorry, I mean, typing. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes, because if you, we are influenced by, I don't know, I think we are not isolated. We, we are influenced by others, by situation, by environment. And I think it's the core of the marketing, because the marketing works for make us anxiety, not happy. Because if we happy, if I'm happy with this cell phone, I don't watch another.
Yeah,
Then I
it's
think
true.
FOMO can lead me to buy another thing. I don't know, another cell phone. Can't be buy. I don't know. Buy it. A trip. Go to another place. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I will do a trip. I buy don't know, a cinema ticket, things like that.
Yeah. And now, Daniel, what do you think about this question?
I think that the FOMO influences the our way of we spend our money because I guess that FOMO is in some of the consumism of the the marketing that sell us that it's good to buy, to travel, to do things that we need to spend our money with them, and the social media and a window to expand these ideas that they tend to sell us, and the consumism is the main evil of our modern society because in many cases we buy and spend money to heavy in short term gratification, and we don't think about the long term goals we needed to prioritize, and it will affect our manner of spend our money, and in the future it's affect our mental health and well-being,
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sure. It affects a lot our mental health, how we deal with some things. So guys, I think I'm not do more questions as we have just some minutes to finish. I wanted to know from you how was today's conversation, if you like it or not, what did you learn today? I will start with Elias. How was the conversation for you?
Conversation is very great. I sometimes we discuss about things that we never discussed before, I think it's important to take care about your mental health and sometimes talking about FOMO and talk about anxiety is very good. Thank you very much for this immersion. Unfortunately, I can't participate more times because in this schedule I'm
Uh,
working. But in next opportunity, I expect to participate more time.
yeah, and when I am on vacation, maybe I will participate on Mondays too in your immersion. And what about you, Daniel? How was the conversation for you?
I liked it too much of this conversation, and I liked of the theme of phone. We can discuss the causes and the consequence of them, and it's a theme that's important to discuss and think about them to avoid it, and for us having good mental health and well-being. I like too much of this theme.
Oh, great, Daniel. I'm glad that you like it. And I would like to thank you, Elias and Daniel, for being here today. It was a pleasure talking with you. And hope to see you again in other immersions here. And I also wish you a good week as we are on Monday. I wish you all a good weekend. Hope to see you again in other immersions here in the platform. Okay, guys? Thank you so much.
Okay? Thank you very much.